I know that you use social networking venues, and as a student, tell me what you think social networking or what networking is all about.
Oh, well, for me, networking is about getting to see what other people are doing, getting to try. I like to use social networking as experiencing different cultures, like food-wise, so I can kind of like make it on my own, or just maybe to talk to my friends at a free time, or even to learn things that are happening and that are going on in the world.
So you use it mostly for entertainment purposes, would that be?
Sometimes entertainment and also for news.
Okay, well, the real purpose of networking, not always social networking, but of networking, is to form a relationship with people who be able to help you to get where you want to go in life. That's what networking is all about. And even as a student in high school or junior high school, you have to be very, I think, mindful of what you put on social networks. One of the things that will follow you is anything that you put out there in the social network, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. That stuff pretty much is out there forever. And you have to remember that when you're doing it, especially for someone like yourself who's interested in going to college and having a career. And you said earlier you wanted to go into physical therapy. Well, that is a medical type of career. And when you are pursuing those types of jobs and careers, oftentimes you'll find that employers look at your social media pages to get a sense of who you are and the things that you may put out there that may not be what you would want one of your future employers to see. You have to be mindful of that, even at an early age, because once it's out there, as we said. So be mindful of your brand. We talk about what is your brand, who is it that you want people to see you as and to know you as. But there are a lot of benefits to networking. And networking is where you identify people within your sphere of influence or people who you don't know that are really doing things that you think are well done and something that you might want to pursue or be interested in. Networking is really the number one way that people get jobs. We go to college, many of us, or go to trade schools or have ideas about a business that we want to open. But the way that people really get jobs is through networking. There are HR representatives for one job. They may get 200 or 300 applications for that one job. And so how do you differentiate yourself? And social networking can be a part of that. I'll give you a real quick example. My father, who dropped out of high school in order to go into the military because both of his parents had died, and he wanted to help support his younger brothers and sisters. When he came home from the military, he went to Maxwell House and became a Maxwell House employee, basically a factory worker. And in that environment, he was at lunch after the year that I graduated from college talking to someone who worked there in HR, and of course bragging about his daughter who just graduated with a degree in accounting. And the gentleman said, he said, well, a friend of mine in HR out at Sears is looking to hire some people in accounting, and you ought to give your daughter the name. I'll get it to you. He did. The next week I went for an interview, and 2 weeks later, that's how I got my first job. So that's what networking does. And so you want to establish that network. You want to identify those people who can help you to get where you want to go. There's so much information on networking that you can find, and I've shared it with others at the foundation. And so hopefully you'll go to the I'm a Star website, and you'll get more information about the benefits of social networking.
Yes, ma'am. You can go to imastarfoundation.org.
Amen.